In January of this year, STBA Forests launched their new safety campaign, which is aimed at risk tolerance and changing individual behaviour. This is very much in line with the regional initiative to be twice as safe by 2020, which again is very much aligned with our STBA Limited strategy, which is focusing on 2020.
We want to reduce our lost time injuries by 50%, and we want no fatalities. If the people own this safety and they make it their own, it will be easier for us to reach that goal.
I think this is going a mile long to assist us in curbing and eliminating fatalities and halving LTIs as we have as a goal in the company and in the whole STBA.
Some of the communication issues we identified was literacy, lack of recognition, and obviously language. When we look back at some of the accidents that we've had in STBA Forests, many of them relate to individual behaviour. People seem to be very tolerant of risk, and we want to change that. In line with that, we launched our Stop and Think campaign, which is now well underway in forests. We've taken a much more simplistic approach. We're using picture and symbols to try and communicate with the entire workforce. We've been through an engagement process with contractors and contractor supervisors and labour, and really everybody is on board at the moment with this new approach, which is something different because in the past STBA's always pushed down. This time we've actually incorporated everybody right from the beginning.
I think we are going to the core of our problems. I mean, the people who are always in the field, the people who are always getting hurt.
It's been a two-way thing where STBA is actually getting to deal with the contractors and ask questions and get in the feedback. I think we'll actually have a more successful way forward.
Ek dink hierdie konsep vir kontrakteurs beteken baie, veral omdat ons betrokke gemaak is van die begin af met die ding. Dis nie iets wat afgeforseer is op ons. Ons kon idees byvoeg.
We are in an industry where we work with a lot of unskilled labor, and the language barrier is what's stopping us from achieving our optimum. And now with this, it just evens the playing field. And for me and my colleagues and the rest of my team, we're just excited to work with this.
We've had tremendous feedback from the audiences that we've engaged with, and engagement has been extensive and widespread, and we've been through a continual improvement process before we actually launched the material.
I think it is the best way to educate us because some of us are not that educated. So
it's good to tell a story because you always remember the story.
I thought it's a brilliant initiative and we're going to work hard to make it work.
I think the material is actually good. There's some positive feedbacks. Participation from the people is actually very positive.
The fact that it's going to be in Zulu and in English is fantastic for all concerned.
Well, the format is extremely user-friendly. I believe it's something that the Labour would really appreciate and understand, and it's really a way forward for us.
I think this new safety drive will work for us. People can easily remember what they're being taught about.
We've also engaged extensively and been busy with the program of Train the Trainer.
The type of training that was given, it actually gets the supervisor to, get his audience talking, using pictures, asking the people what they think about the pictures. That's a brilliant and excellent way to get the people to understand about the hazards in the field.
Training is exceptional.
It's an excellent toolbox talk because I can see things and I can see the pictures and then remember what to say.
We have learned something different than before. It means that we are improving our knowledge.
Because it's simple to explain to the people. Like this one, I think if I just show people this message, this photo, they will think before they act because they will be afraid to lose their families.
At home. Even at home, you can stop and think before you act. That if you are using the old one, you can't even understand. But right now, I think it's simple. Right now, I really understand and I like it.
I'm much here because all the people of STBA are here, the people of contractor, PJV, Bushbuck Silvix, Kobonzela.
Back to basics, and it should become a lifestyle instead of something that we must do, and hopefully we'll be saving lives this way.
I would like to see the end results in terms of change, improving the safety in our operations.
the message is going to get through loud and clear to all involved, and I'm really excited to see the results.
When people get engaged and involved in something, it becomes more interesting and it stays in their mind. So,
Mina ohlaphile ngiyama ngiyabunga ngiyabona ngiyacabanga ubungozi ngaphambi kwethu.
It's not a SEPI or my thing or your thing, it's our thing. We need to take it forward by taking further to where we are coming from, homes, our friends outside, when we drive on the road.
Or even they see my buggy passing, they'll say, yeah, he's gonna ask us about stop and think, and then they will think about it.
Our people now, they are understanding, they are starting to do things perfect, they are look after themselves, and when they are going home, also they are trying to apply in their family. So I think this thing, if it can carry on, will help a lot of people. At the end, it's going to be zero injury. I like to stay on stop and think. Thanks.
There's been a marked improvement in behavior. The stop and think campaign has been taken to heart, especially at the safety rep level. When we visit compartments where teams are present, the stop and think theme usually comes out as well.
We're talking about stop and think, which is basically a mini risk assessment that everybody is doing now. It's not only coming from up down, but it's from the ground going up.
I've seen if you go around in plantation talking to different people, contractors, doesn't matter if it's harvesting or silvics, there's a general vibe out there that we didn't have 1 year back. So for me, it's clear there's something has changed, and what is that? That is stop and think. So I'm seeing it, I am feeling it, and yes, this is just the beginning of this wave, but I can already see a change. Yeah.
So for now, it's 100%. I can say thanks, but they must be not the last. They must come and teach us again, because we will bring the others to come and learn those things. It will be easy.